All right. Well, we've got 8 teams for season 2. That was our one big announcement. Our other big announcement was we had to figure out, okay, how are we going to have the matchups in season 2? This year we have 6 teams. Everybody face each other twice. With 8 teams, and what do we have? 10 pay-per-views?
Okay, 12.
Well, I'm talking about without the tournament.
Without the tournament, yeah, 10. Yeah. Or,
Well, it's 9, but
nine,
we
but
have
yeah,
2 matchups at SummerSlam.
mm,
So with that schedule, there's no way that possibly that we could do 2 matchups. Every team can face each other twice. 18 going on with 18. So we had to think of something else and come up with another plan. So what we did and what will be implemented starting in Extreme Rules for the first time ever in tag team division or 10 count. We've talked about this in 10 count, but this will be happening in tag team division. Well, hey, what you think? What you wanted to happen in 10 count is going to happen in tag team division.
actually, I don't think anybody really wanted it to happen at 10 count. You. I don't think anybody really cared.
That's for another time, another day to talk about. But anyway, without any further ado, this year, season 2, first time ever, we will have divisions, 2 divisions here in the Alliance. How that will work is we 4 teams in each division, barring that another team don't join, then it'll be 5 and 4. 2 teams in each division. You'll face your division twice. You obviously don't face yourself. So you face the other 3 teams twice. That's 6 matchups. Then you face the other division, which has 4 teams in it, once. For 10 matchups. So you'll face some of the teams, or your division twice, the other division once. And then the tournament will not be split up. It will still be one big tournament with 8 teams in it, and you'll be seeded according to how you do head-to-head. By how many wins.
And there still will be some of them still have 2 matchups, right?
What are you talking about?
SummerSlam will be 2
Yeah, there'll still be 2. Yeah, 2 matchups at SummerSlam in order to get our 10. So, yeah, that's what's going to happen. So right here, live tonight on the Hype, we are going to determine who's in what division. The only fair way to do that is the good old hat. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I do have a rabbit, but he will not come out of his hat. But as you can see, we have all 8 teams in the hat. He's going to choose for one division. I'm going to choose for the other, and that will be our division.
One second, I just lost everything.
Wow. Lost in this moment with you.
You said that to me before.
Yeah, I have. All right. Anyway, that's what we're going to do here in just a second when Dave gets it back up. Also, we have an announcement. We have names for these 2 divisions. We got names for divisions, and we will reveal that in a second.
Again, my apologies for the issues here tonight.
And real quick, what you got it back up yet?
I'm about to bring it up.
We failed to talk earlier about, in the season we've won 5 pay-per-views. PAH. A squared is won like 3. And we ought to be up by 15 points. Is remarkable. Wow. And, that just goes to show that you don't have to win every pay-per-view. You stay in it, and you'll be good. But that's crazy. 5 pay-per-views to 3. Man, it's just hard to believe that it hasn't been changed. All right, without any further ado, you had to think about this for a while, guys.
Yeah.
The 2 names. Yeah, look for a while. I will let Adam reveal the first name, and I'll reveal the second. You can talk a little bit why we named each name.
All right. Well, we were throwing names back and forth, trying to come up with something. They were either too cheesy or too just kind of generic, and we wanted something. Yeah, and we wanted something that was, made sense and kind of a revolutionary idea, in terms of just something that we're fit together, because we didn't want to take just 2 random names and just like these are your divisions.
Yeah, like I don't know anything really, but like East and West or stuff
or
like that.
just something like
Well, the Allied powers. we talked
yeah,
about.
and just pick the challengers versus Team Allied Powers or something.
Or, yeah, or champions.
We wanted
yeah.
something that made sense, and so we picked
Something
two
went along
names.
with wrestling.
We picked two names that you hear thrown around a lot in sports specifically, and one of them, the one that I will be drawing names for, is a Revolution, and this will make more sense when Brian tells you his name. I'm gonna let you tell him your name.
Okay.
And
All right.
we'll talk about.
So to go along with the Revolution, we actually at first I'll go ahead and tell you what Adam came up with. It was a really good idea, but we were afraid that people would get it confused, and that was the Evolution division. And as you can see, Revolution, Evolution, people can say, "Oh, what am I in?" It gets confusing.
Yeah.
So we had to come up with something else that kind of went along with Revolution in a way, but was different. So this was actually one of the first names I pitched. Adam came up with Revolution. I pitched this name near the beginning, and you hear this a lot in sports, and that is the Dynasty.
And go ahead and explain Dynasty.
Yeah, well, a dynasty, a lot of times, like I said, you hear in sports, team has a dynasty. It's where they dominate a period of time, like an era. Maybe 5 years, 10 years, like the San Antonio Spurs in basketball. They've really, for the most part, been very dominating in the year 2000s. Patriots in football are a dynasty. The Colts have been, the Steelers, Red Sox, Yankees, teams like that. They're dynasty. So, and they kind of, they're set.
Panthers, Carolina Panthers,
Tennessee Titans. yeah.
huge, dominant.
Top of the dog days. But yeah, dynasty is kind of their set. They know what they're doing. They don't really have to come up with anything new. Not necessarily. They've got it set in stone. They know how to win. They know how to do well. They're established.
Exactly. And so we wanted to go with something. The other name, we wanted them to kind of go hand in hand. So we want Revolution because they want to upset the dynasty. They want to upset what's
Overtake
established. Exactly, just like
Overtake authority, kind of.
Exactly, and go in there and mess up their pretty little nice.
Look at the Revolutionary War.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a good example.
They want to go in there and mess up that dominance and create, dominance of their own. So that's why we kind of, little feud kind of thing going.
Goes along with like the NWO, the Revolution, and
Exactly.
factions like that.
Because by first they'll figure out who's the best in their division.
Yeah.
And then that other division will have a chance to go against the other division and see who's coming across. So, without further ado, as Brian said, we're going to each draw a name out one at a time.
Actually, yeah. Go ahead.
And go.
Whoa.
Okay, there we go. We'll get a little laggy
Oh,
there.
okay.
But we'll go back and forth, and I'll draw for Revolution. We'll draw for Dynasty.
Yeah.
And if I draw your name for Revolution, that's it. That's the division that you're in for the next season. And
Yeah. It could change, yeah.
these names could change, but
The
more
divisions
likely-
probably will change from year to year, probably.
Yeah, at least year to year.
yeah.
Unless we really go back to it, but we'll take that year. To
Yeah,
year.
yeah, we'll see.
And now the teams, if we draw a team and that team decides to change, whether it be name, teammates, and for example, if A squared, if I were to go team up with somebody else, Aaron, could decide to stay there, and then if I joined another team, say for example, possibly Josh and Brent, that Freedom Fighters thing may not be a team at the end of the year.
Yeah.
So I could join Josh, and then me and him would basically take the Freedom Fighters division. So whatever, say we put them in the Dynasty division, then that's the division I would be in, and Aaron would stay with Ace Squared. Something like that. So, if people change or whatever, we'll worry about
You'll
that.
work it
We'll
out.
put them in the division. So what's up?
So here's what we're going to keep to be fair is I'm going to flip a coin, and if it lands on tails, you'll pick first. If it lands on heads, I'll pick first. That
Okay.
way, we'll see.
And I'll watch and make sure.
Yeah. So when I say heads, you pick first. Tails, I pick first.
No, you said the opposite.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, you said tails for me and heads for me.
Okay, alright, I'm confusing myself. So tails for Revolution.
Yeah, and then heads for
Heads for
Dynasty.
Tails.
Tails
So
it
it's
is,
Revolution.
So
Alright, so
Revolution
let's see who will be joining the Revolution.
And by the way, like just because we're drawing names from, like we're not heads of that division or anything. This is
And
just
by the way, just so you know it's fair, you can see they're all like that. Just so you know we're not cheating
you
here.
take it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, we're
can
not-
see now you can't see names. We don't
Yeah.
know what we're picking.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna look in there when I draw.
Yeah.
So,
So we're not cheating. So.
exactly.
Right.
I mean, we're gonna mix stuff a little bit more. Here it goes. Drum roll, please.
All right. The first team in the Revolution.
The Freedom Fighters.
Oh wow! All right, Freedom Fighters in the
Yeah, we can
Revolution.
do that. Like once we do it, go ahead.
Yeah, you can show it up close there if you want to. All right.
Just in case y'all didn't see.
All right. Now let's go to the Dynasty division. All right.
All right.
Actually, I
Yeah,
can
don't
almost-
look in there.
Yeah, I can almost
Oh
see.
my god.
All right, here we go. First team joining Dynasty division. Okay. Another new team. Mike and Morris are
Wow.
part of the Dynasty division. Mike and Morris, as you can see right there. Mike and Morris, part of the Dynasty division, the new team.
And we'll have their name later once they decide.
Yeah. All right. Think it's gonna be A squared in Revolution, Davis?
We'll see. Here it's come down to those two teams before we
Yeah, and we're doing this on air too, just so
Yeah,
you
just
know
so-
we're not cheating and it's
Exactly.
completely fair. All right.
Alright, here we go.
Right.
Alright. Joining Team Revolution, Team Perkins.
All right. Wow, Team Perkins and Freedom Fighters, those two teams face off against each other, so they will be going at it again some more, and that may be Josh and somebody else, but so that'll be interesting.
Alright.
So we got Team Perkins and Freedom Fighters in Revolution, and let's see who's joining Mike and Morris.
Here we go.
All right, will it be A squared or PAH in the Dynasty?
Or could it be one of our new teams?
Yeah, it could be Heaven Yes.
Boost the asses.
Yeah, boost the asses there.
Alright, who is it?
All right, joining the Dynasty division. Wow. The undefeated A squared.
Wow, Dynasty.
So y'all are Dynasty. So that must mean PAH has to go to Revolution since.
Must be.
All right.
Wow.
So A squared and Mike, and that's two good teams.
That is two good teams.
Wow,
Of
that's
course, you know,
crazy.
you got Team Perkins coming up.
Yeah, Freedom Fighters, you don't know what's going to
Freedom
happen.
Fighters
here.
could be changing some things
Yeah.
around to fix it up. All right.
Interesting. All right, let's see who's coming up for Revolution.
Okay, here we go. All right. Here we go. Right. Joining Team Perkins and the Freedom Fighters, the brand new team of Heaven, yes, Austin and Joanna. So what? Revolution Division. All right. And, you know, we didn't really talk about how they did we?
Oh no, we didn't. That's probably it. Well, you want to go ahead and talk about
let's
that
talk
now?
about let's talk about.
Let's do that. Let's take a little break from that real quick. So yeah, those two teams, Heaven Yes and Boost the Asses. Speaking of those two
have they
names,
have they won yet? Boost that? No.
actually they haven't. Let's just talk about Heaven Yes. We'll talk about
which
Boost
is,
the Asses.
again. Austin DeHart, Joanna.
By the way, two crazy names. One really, well, I don't know how you say it, but
You know, I personally like it.
but yeah, Heaven Yes, they did good. They did not finish in last at the Rumble. They got 21 points. They did finish next to last. I think that's right. I'm not 100%. It was either 21 22, though. I'm pretty sure.
Damn.
No, I left it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, though, it was 21 points. I'm pretty sure, but it could have been 22. 21 is what I'm saying. Team Heaven Yes, 21 points.
Okay.
All right, let's see who's joining the Dynasty Division. I tell you, if it's PAH, we will have a Dynasty with the top 3 teams this year in the Alliance. And it makes sense because the Revolution's the outsiders trying to take over us, so
Exactly.
it might be the PAH. All right, here we go. The third team to join the Dynasty Division, ladies and gentlemen, we now have a Dynasty.
Wow.
The PAH is part of the
man.
Dynasty Division. Holy cow.
Oh man, all right.
Wow, that is crazy, dude. Top 3 teams in the Dynasty Division.
Right now. Now, of course, they may not be top 3 teams next year.
You're right, you're right.
Especially.
It's going to be interesting to see how this other division does.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. 2 teams left, so I'll go ahead and get this one as well.
Okay. All right. The final team on tonight's show that is going to the Revolution Division. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Boots to Asses.
All right. Jacob and
And
Andrea to the Revolution
And how did
Division.
they do? How did they do?
They got, memory serves correct, is 22 points. So they edged out Heaven Yes. 22 points. Finished a little bit above, one above Heaven Yes, and a little bit above Hit Squad. Speaking of Hit Squad, they're the last team to enter the Dynasty Division. They finished last this year, so wow. Geez, that's going to be tough for the Hit Squad in a division where you've got some hitty hitters. That would have been a good name for the hitty hitters.
Yeah. That would have been good,
Actually, that would have been.
Now we think.
Yeah, and actually, the names may switch up, just to let you know in the future. But that is a pretty good. So yeah, the Dynasty Division got Hit Squad, A Squared, Micah Morris, PAH, and in the other division, Revolution, we've got 2 rookie teams. Team Heaven Yes, Boots to Asses. Who else we got over there? Team Perkins and Freedom Fighters, who may change names. So 3 teams really that's going to probably be different teams this year.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
It is. It is. I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, because it's a new year. It's like you've got teams make changes. Whether it be football, NBA,
Yeah.
Baseball, NASCAR. You got to make those changes to get better for next year. And some teams are doing that. Talking about Josh and Brent,
Yeah.
Fighters are talking about
They
making
lost a lot
changes.
in a row, so maybe they'll be.
And even Evan and Mike are probably going to, are actually.
Yeah, that's
splitting
their
up.
official. And by the way, Mike and Evan were a team. Probably wonder what Evan's going to do. I did message him. He's supposed to get back to me in a couple of days, let me know if he's interested. If he is interested, and chooses a tag team partner, we will let him come in if he was in last year, and we'll flip the coin to see if he's in Dynasty or Revolution, and we'll have to reconstruct. Now, speaking of the matchups, we will figure out the round robin, and we will reveal the first matchups of the New Year Season 2 Extreme Rules. We will reveal that right around WrestleMania.
Okay. And so speaking of wrestling, we have some cool things coming.
Yeah, another huge announcement that we're really proud of.
So we got a couple things going on at WrestleMania. As he said, we will announce the matchups for us for next year for the 2 divisions. We will announce that schedule exactly. Also, what will happen at WrestleMania are 2 things. One thing will happen after WrestleMania. The other thing will happen before WrestleMania. At the beginning of WrestleMania, we will be. Well, actually, it's not the first time we've done it. If you were with us in 10 Count 2005, we actually renamed it. 10 Count used to be WWEP, World Wrestling Entertainment Picks.
Yeah.
From 2004 to season 5, which is what?
2006
or 7?
What, Season 5?
Yeah,
Well, when did we start?
2004.
Well, so it's 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8,
8, 9. Okay.
Yeah, it was on. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's when we switched and we changed. We changed the points. We changed the tournament, and we changed the name. So announcing we will be changing. We will be changing the name of the tournament for next year, and we want to put that in y'all's hands. So WrestleMania Match Card, we're going to send it out for the tag team division. On there, we're going to give you some choices. Yeah, and you'll get to pick your favorite, and whichever has the most votes, will be. And we'll have to figure out a way for teams to pick twice in case one's going to be like 16. But we'll
Yeah,
figure
that's
that
true.
in.
That's
And
true.
we'll let you all vote on your
We
favorite.
could just do that in advance.
We'll figure that out. But we'll let you all pick your favorite name for the tournament for next year, and if you like it enough, it may be the permanent name for the tournament.
Yeah.
So we will be doing that at WrestleMania. Also, we're open to suggestions if you have ideas for the tournament. And feel free to email, text us, call us, message us, email us, and let us know your suggestions. Yeah. Keep in mind, we kind of want it to be original. Something like we're okay with the Dynasty or something like that, but we don't want it to be.
Maybe like what you said, like heavy hitters or something.
Yeah, something like that. Like we don't want it to be like WWE or TNA, like kind of like specific. We don't
And
want
nothing
it to
that's already like Lance or anything like that.
Yeah. We want something that's outside the box, creative, and that would be fun. Anything if it's tag team related and it's kind of special.
A couple of examples, that we had for Think Out Now was Picture Perfect and Over the Road show at Mike Buzz. It's not
Against
Against the Ropes. Well, I think Over the Ropes was one, but
yeah,
Against the Ropes.
the thing.
I think On the Mat, maybe 3 Count.
Yeah,
Stuff like that, and it could be anything, tag related too, like factions or like maybe, stuff like that. If you have ideas, pitch start.
And the final cool announcement after WrestleMania, obviously we got new teams coming.
Yeah.
We've got a brand new
Yeah.
season 2 coming up. We are also going to have a brand new website coming up for the Tag Team Division Alliance. And it's going to be dedicated to the Tag Team Division, and we will be adding stats. We'll be doing that after the second season. We'll probably do stats. And we're trying to.
Did you say fantasy points? We're putting that into keeping up with that.
Yeah,
So
we'll be keeping
that's
up with
part of
fantasy
that.
points exactly. So you'll be able to keep up with that starting next season. We'll be keeping up. You can look at that. All of it will be available for you. Obviously, the hype will be on there. You can look at the hype, click on the website, and we hope to have some more cool stuff coming, especially with Team Count. And some of the cool stuff will go on Team Count. Some of that will carry over to the Tag Team Division, since that is a big part of Team Count, and it's kind of what one of the things we've been able to accomplish because of Team Count. The 10 years we put into Team Count.
Yeah, we never really thought tag division would get this big. I thought year 2 we might have maybe 4 or 5 teams.
Yeah, and plus, we actually did TNA picks for a little bit.
Yeah.
And that just kind of, I was running it, and I don't watch TNA, so that kind of, to me, was not something I really cared about, and, the teams didn't really, or the pickers really wasn't, but, they just kind of seemed, nobody was really invested in it. It seemed. So kind of let that go in the tagging division. I was wondering if that was going to be the way that went. But you guys are surprised. Just the fantasy points have played a big part in the success, I think, is what made it. Because Team Count, you got the matches, that's what makes it fun, but you've already got Team Count, why bother with tag team?
Yeah.
But you got the fantasy there, and those points, keeping up with it, and they add just a whole new dimension, and picking with somebody is different, because then you gotta learn to compromise. Like being on the team, you gotta learn to compromise and figure each other out and work together.
Yeah, I mean, we've definitely come a long way, and we're looking forward to what season's going to bring us to the table, and really excited about it. Also, if you have any suggestions, what we're thinking about in the future, not this year, but changing the points up a little bit. I know some Mike and Morris were talking about the Royal Rumble and some different things with 10 count. We talked about changing the point system up a little bit to make it even more different than 10 count itself. If you have any suggestions, let us know. We've already got some differences, a lot of similarities, like the disqualification matches and 4 points. And
That's a different thing.
yeah, and then the point system. Other than that, is real similar. I know special occasions,
Yeah, they're like a point class.
So I think one of them's more in one division, like
Yeah.
special occasions. So, but we're looking to possibly expand points. Maybe make them more, or just make them different.
Yeah.
Maybe not necessarily expand, make them different. So, yeah, any suggestions?
Exactly. So,
Yeah, I wanted to before we go off the air, we got a big show going on. I wanted to step aside with Adam for just a second and discuss something, and then come back on the air and finish.
okay, tell you what, we will do this and we'll be right. There we go.
All right,
Now
third
we're
time's
back.
the charm. All right, we're back to wrap up what's been a really epic show, and great show, long show. But if you stay with us, we appreciate it. Glad you did. We revealed the teams. Done that, the first time we've ever done that. We're very excited for the Evolution and Dynasty divisions, and like I said again, we will get the matchups out by WrestleMania.
And just to clarify a point, we will be, I don't know if I said this, I know I said after, but the brand new website for the Tag Team Division will be able to get all your results and everything will be launched the day after WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And you'll have, your, for this year, obviously there won't be results on there, but you'll be able to get on there and kind of look at it and kind of see where you can go to find your overall results, which is season results. You'll be able to look for individual pay-per-view results and how you're doing head-to-head, prelude. And of course, you'll be able to find the hype, and we'll have the rules up there, so when you get confused, you can go back and look. All that fun stuff, and I'll be there. Also, we want you guys to help us pick out the name for the tournament next year.
Yeah.
And we just want to thank you guys for picking
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, thanks for participating, and the 10 count is definitely not to be an island. Like we said earlier, it wouldn't be the same without John. Me and Adam had to do a lot ourselves for creating the division, but if you don't have any members in this stuff. But thank you for all you do. Continue to pick, be active. Visit our website and do comment. Let us know what we need to do better. I'm always up for.
He loves criticism.
I do.
He loves it. That's why he's friends with me. I do. And I also want to thank Austin for Katie under your pressure and finally joining.
Yeah, he
and
did.
Andrew, thank you for passing your dad Jacob to join. We appreciate it.
Maybe you put a good boot to his. Oh man, Jacob, you may not like
Maybe
that
that's
one.
why- Maybe that's why he named it that. Maybe that's why they named it that.
Might be.
I mean, that's what I would say.
Roll. What's your name?
But but seriously, thank you guys. It's going to be another fun year. We still got 2 reviews left. so
Yeah,
it's not
can't
over.
forget that.
But we are getting ready for next year. That bigger, better things are coming, and it's only going to go up from here. Just like with 10 count, it started out with 1 point for every match, and we had to call you.
Yeah.
To now becoming where you pick whenever you want. You can change as many picks as you want, when you want,
Yeah.
and you can be strategic about it, or you just go with who you want to pick. It's all up to you. And,
Yeah, it's more about you now. So.
And tag team division is going to be the same way. We're getting there. We're working on it. It's going to be there. We thank you for being there.
Yep. It's been a good ride, and I don't think I can take much more. It's been a long show, and looking forward to Elimination Chamber. We've got the Final Four facing off. I was going to get our predictions, but due to time, we will not do that. We can talk about that off the air. Definitely before Mania. Talk about who we think's going to win. See if it's going to be Kids versus A Square at the Grand Stage.
What will it be? We could have D-Ray, Jim Perkins.
Yep.
Head WrestleMania, come from behind and
Yep,
really end the
Cinderella
season
story.
out, end the season out on a great note.
Yeah.
Start out for next year.
See if somebody can beat the undefeated A Square. Hopefully it'll be the PAH, but we'll have to wait and see if we can do it. So again, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you at Elimination Chamber. That's all. Good night, everybody. And before we go, believe
The hype.
See you,
On
everybody.
the download.
Now let's be there.